So we're less than a week away now from Wuchang Fallen Feathers. I know you guys are just as excited as I am for launch, and one thing I always do in the lead up to launch is run you guys through each edition of the game so that I can help you guys decide on which edition is best for you. Now I've got to say, they have made my job incredibly easy here, as there is only 3 editions, technically 2 editions, which I'll explain in just a second, but this may potentially end up being the shortest video that I've ever made on this channel because there really isn't that much to cover, albeit the stuff we will cover in this video to me looks absolutely awesome. Now, as always, starting off with the boring sort of housekeeping, just in terms of the basics, the game is launching on July 24th and it will be launching on PC, PS5 and on the Xbox Series consoles. It's also worth noting too that it will be launching day 1 on Game Pass, which is always a big win for Game Pass users. So if you guys do have Game Pass, you can essentially skip the cost and pick the game up quote unquote free on day 1. Now, starting off with the editions, we have the standard edition. Obviously this one comes in at $49.99 USD, so they've priced these a little bit cheaper than the typical sort of AAA game that you can expect in this day and age. Now, obviously this is just the base game, so it doesn't really come with anything. There are though some pre-order bonuses, and so if you guys do pre-order the game, you'll get the White Spectre and Night Spectre skins, which both look awesome, and I think it's fair to say a lot of people are gonna really like these skins, so I'm interested to see how many people actually pre-order the game. Now, on top of that, you'll also get the Vermilion War Club, and this seems to be a ranged weapon. I think we've actually seen some gameplay where this is almost like a freaking gun, not an axe, which it says it is, but it looks pretty cool. So that is also included in the pre-order bonuses. Lastly, you'll also get a glistening red mercury upgrade. Now, obviously the game isn't out yet, so we don't really know how the upgrades work, but obviously it's always good to get something like that that's going to help you out a little bit early on in the game. Now, moving on to the next edition, this is the day 1 edition, and this one also costs $49.99 USD, and the reason for that is that this is literally identical to the previous edition. It is just the physical edition, and for some reason they've made it its own thing. I was almost gonna not include this, but it is technically a 3rd edition to the game, so I thought I would quickly mention it. This one is literally no different than the standard edition. You can just pick this up in physical form, and it seems to just include those pre-order bonuses even if you don't pre-order. So it's a little bit of a strange approach. I don't think I've really seen that done before, but it gives you guys another option nonetheless. Now, last but definitely not least, we have got the deluxe edition of the game. This comes in at $59.99 USD, so it's only an extra $10, and again, that is still cheaper than what you would expect from a typical AAA game. Now, I have to assume that this comes with the pre-order bonuses from the standard edition and the day 1 edition, but it doesn't actually explicitly say that here in the graphics and stuff that they've shared. So I have to assume that is the case just based on the fact that every game does that. When you get the deluxe edition, you get the pre-order bonuses with it, but just keep that in mind and take it with a grain of salt because it doesn't actually say it there. So I'd hate to mislead anyone. You would think that that's the case, but it isn't confirmed in these graphics. Now, with the deluxe edition, you will also get the Soul Ritual Robe, the Tiger of Fortune, Overlord's Regalia, and the Draconic Resurgence skins, all of which I've got to say look absolutely awesome. I love the variety between all of these skins. I love when games have such varying skin options where it's not just kind of like a recolor of a previous skin. They all look completely different to each other. You know, I'm a big fan of all of these as well as the 2 pre-order skins too. So you'll get all of those skins in the deluxe edition. You'll then also get the Dragon Coil Lance, the Eternal Sovereignty Dual Blades, as well as Moonlight Dragon and Watcher's Gaze, which are both just regular swords. So you'll get 4 weapons, you'll get 4 skins as well, and on top of that you will get the Blood of Changhong skill upgrade item, which again, don't really know how that works just yet, but I'm under the assumption that that is going to be very handy to have early on in the game. Now, what's cool as well is that they've even released a trailer with some of these skins being shown off, and again, I've got to say it all looks really, really good. All the skins look very different. They all look really high quality, and considering the price, I actually think it is worth getting the deluxe edition, considering it is still cheaper than a regular AAA title. And to be honest, having 4 skins and 4 extra weapons is probably some better bonuses than I've seen with a lot of other games out there too. So the deluxe edition definitely seems like the best bang for your buck, or obviously, like I said earlier, if you guys do have Game Pass, realistically the best approach is just to get it day 1 on Game Pass. But that is it for all of the different editions you can get for Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Like I said, guys, it is not far away now. I'm so excited for the official launch. There is a lot of content on the way. You definitely want to be keeping your eyes peeled on the channel. And if you are new around here, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out. But with that being said, thank you all very much for watching. You guys have a great day, and I'll catch you all in the next one.